and the streaming. If it's connecting. Hello?
Hello.
I need an intro segment like the other D&D campaigners. Campagners.
Join our scurvy crew.
Yes. Always watching.
Now, what is so important that I must come back here and do
We've got
this?
kidnapped by kidnapped.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
getting eaten alive.
Dragon Balls.
Ever heard of Dragon Ball Z? Anyways, oi, hello everybody. Welcome back to Lunar. This is the 10th episode, if I remember correctly. Yes, this is the 10th episode of Lunar. Everybody, introduce yourself. In order of your, I don't know, your social security card number.
Pardon? Alright, my social security card number is...
Wait a minute, No, I didn't mean it. Police, I swear to God, not something for a child.
Yeah, also...
And I gotta make sure that the memes board is here. Cannibals behind.
Yeah.
And for those of you who are listening and not watching, somebody put a thing, this plushie into an air fryer, and then it came out with
plushie, if that makes any difference.
hash browns or chicken nuggets.
I'm pretty sure those are. I'm pretty sure those are like chicken tenders or something.
Chicken tenders. Okay. Well,
Yeah, those are
I
chicken
don't know.
nuggets.
Watch the YouTube.
It would make sense for Nerve to be converted to
I don't
chicken
know.
nuggets.
Let's start out with you, Taurus Willowwood, or Willywood.
I'm Taurus Willywood.
What have I done?
Is Willy Doobie Wood, that is for sure.
He's not.
And I'm 15,
Okay.
and I'm a fighter.
Yes. Unfortunately, you have been restrained, and you are about to be eaten alive. And we've got memes of cannibalism already on the hook. Which reminds me,
we had memes about cannibalism before we even got captured by the cannibals, I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
I also hope you know that I'm gonna break the handcuffs. Because I've watched
I don't think
videos
you're
on how to break handcuffs.
Alrighty.
Has your character watched videos on how to break in?
That is a good point.
Videos in this world? And to be fair, these might not be the same kind of handcuffs that were in those videos. Xavier, could you put a picture of what the handcuffs are likely to look like in the general chat, please?
Well,
that way we can know the durability.
well, they are made of metal, and they don't have keys to them. So you would have to manually break them, and you can tell there's like no keys to them either. Although you probably couldn't tell that because they are behind your back, and also, I don't know. There are no key locks to it. Your characters do not know this yet, but that's how it is. I'm looking at your characters' birthdays, and based on the current date in game and your characters' birthdays, nope, you guys are still the same age. Bruno's birthday was like a couple weeks ago. And I think the next character's birthday would be Taurus's in like about 1.5 months. Right, now, oh goodness gracious, another meme. We've got chickens basically ravaging the heck out of this trash bag. Watch the YouTube video.
That's a fried chicken.
Okay, that is cannibalism.
Where did you get a trash bag? Where did you get a trash bag?
What? Why would they
Pretend
do
the
that?
chicken is the same chicken from the previous GF. I know it doesn't look like it, but
Why?
you can all pretend.
Alright. Looking on the think tank. Yes, okay. Alrighty, next up, let's do, Jared, introduce yourself. To the world!
Blue, my name is Tylenol acetaminophen. I am a druid. I am 169 years old, and despite popular opinion, I love kittens. Not in the way that the popular opinion states.
Do you like cocks? I love cock. And then, oh. Oh goodness gracious, now what? What? Alright. If you are listening and not watching, somebody sent a GIF that proves that they are psychopaths. Alright. And also,
Yes,
you
I am
forgot
definitely doing that.
you forgot about the very important feature about your character is that you are the waifu of
The only one,
of Murdoch.
the only one that was not handcuffed.
Yes, you are. You actually have no idea what is going on with the other characters. Speaking of the other characters, Father dear, Daddy ho, my lovely Daddy ho, I need you to introduce yourself to the world.
My name is Vickers Stoneblaze. I like long walks on the beach and killing hippies.
What did hippies ever do?
They're dirty.
Oh. Alright. Cool. Okay, doke. Lastly, you, Ethan.
Hey, I'm Bruno Riverwood. I like taking long walks through the forest and killing goblins.
Love the parallels.
He stole my thing.
Dripping cock remastered 4K 60 FPS. And by the way, this is an actual cock. I don't know if they have those on GIF. Though I can check. Shoot, this is gonna be on YouTube. I forgot about that. Wait. Cock jump scare. No. This is gonna be age restricted. It's fine. These are chicken cocks. Anyways, though, that should be everybody. Everybody is a second level of their respective
That
classes.
doesn't make it sound any better.
No. Oh, this is cock and pussy. Literally. Tylenol's menu be like.
There we go, sorry.
Goodness gracious. Okay.
Did I ever start eating chickens? I know, right? Don't worry, we'll get you to eat one
So you
eventually.
So you didn't
It's
bring.
important to broaden your palate beyond simply cats.
Okay, so we didn't bring this up, but
I ate a monkey too, remember?
But Taurus is a second level fighter. He has
Yes, I do remember.
he has yet to have attained his subclass because they don't get their fighters do not get their subclass until 3rd level. Vikaru Stoneblaze is a 2nd level necromancer. Tylenol is a 2nd level moon druid.
Neckarizing these nuts.
Goodness gracious. And Bruno Riverwood is a 2nd level life cleric.
Yee.
I think since we're at the 10th episode, we should be assessing our respective roles here. We seem to have Bruno, who is both kind of like the spokesperson and the medic, kind of doubles as that, or just the researcher in general. Vikaruz just seems to be the assault mage, as well as a bit of a glass cannon, especially since he got punched
Yes.
twice by a monkey. Kind of like Mario from the Mario movie.
It almost died.
Yes. Tylenol, I don't know what your role is. You seem to also be a bit of a glass cannon, though you haven't yet to have gotten really hit hard. Taurus Willowwood is
Eaten
probably
by those spiders.
Taurus Willowwood is probably both a berserker and a
Just
tank.
the cannon.
He seems to be mostly the tank, and just the berserker in general. Seems pretty pissed at the situation. But let's actually move on to the actual campaign itself. Of which we get no views, but we're doing this to have fun. We are not doing this for the views. Unfortunately, though, I did get 2 copyright strikes, respectively. I did get 1 copyright strike. Both of the previous episodes. One on episode 8 because of because I cut out the stuff after I tipped over on the chair. With a and unfortunately that got me a copyright strike. So it's one problem with another, but that's fine. Anyway, the episode after that, the Careless Whisper I put on there. Well, that speaks for itself. That got a copyright strike. But everything's fine because we are doing this to have fun. Speaking of having fun, who's ready to get eaten alive?
I'm not a huge fan of the idea.
I'd rather not, but okay.
Come on, it's Vor. Everybody loves Vor. Alright, so let's start off this episode at Tylenol's point of view. So she got like pushed aside of the rest of the party. She has no idea of the situation of the other 4. I say 4 because I keep forgetting about Murdoch. He's probably just the takes on like the the classic rogue of the group who's good with stealth ops and stuff. As for you, Tylenol.
Yeah, we basically just need a classic rogue.
Yes. As for you, Tylenol, you are being put aside, and you're being asked some questions of such. You're like, man, I've never seen a high elf so tall as thee. Do I ask, how is your diet like?
Monkey.
Monkey. You eat monkeys.
Yes.
Don't forget cat.
It's not canon. That is not canon.
I'll shoot him with a cannon.
Interesting. I heard that monkey
I
brains are an
make it
actual
canon.
cuisine over in the East. We don't really talk about the East much because of a big old war that's happening a bit to the west of this particular country. Speaking of which, what brings you to this country, young lady, with your 4 doomed friends?
I actually forgot why we were here. It's to find the name of a trident raider.
Are you asking me this?
Yeah, I think so. Yes, I'm asking you this.
Because I have no idea, man, and I'm the only one who's here, so I'm not sure why you're asking me.
You should have specified in or out of character. Anyways, yeah, I do believe we're here to find the name of this trident. Maybe the owner, something.
Alright, I don't know what trident you're talking about,
Find him.
but very interesting.
Who has the trident?
And
One of us.
And might I ask, ma'am, because, we have certain detect spells that can tell of your virginity. Do I dare ask who you lost it to?
What?
We've discussed this last episode. Tylenol is not a virgin. But you, all 4 of you guys, other characters, are not virgins, or are virgins. You see, this is probably an uncomfortable.
Such a shock to Tylenol.
You see, this is probably an uncomfortable
Not a lot of
question.
people know this.
This is probably an uncomfortable question for you, but it is.
The elf. His name was Mega Blocks. And low elf. It's a parody of Lego. That's Lego. It's Mega Blocks.
Okay.
Anyways, he sadly perished after getting chlamydia.
Well, did you give it to him?
No, wait, it wasn't chlamydia. It was cholera. What was it? Cholera? No. Was it cholera? Or disease that you get from. Hold up, let me look this up real quick. One disease you get from mosquitoes.
So whilst you are
You mean malaria? Malaria, yeah. Because cholera you get from contaminated drinking water, and chlamydia is an STD.
Okay, so while you are
discussing
discussing while you are discussing this crap, a group of kids walks up to you and is like, are you guys visitors? As one of them says this, the adult you are talking to, kind of just like shushes them and kind of ushers them away. He's saying, "Oh, don't mind them. They're a bit paranoid of the monster that's outside." I say monster. That's kind of mean to call him. His name is Job. And I will say, this jogs your memory, Tylenol. You do remember an elf by the name of Job, but you do not recall 100% of him because, like, you're 169 years old. How many Jobs have you met in your
Probably not many.
In your lifespan? Either way, though, like,
Not exactly a common name.
Either way, though, you just heard of a monster, and that's very interesting to you.
So, describe this monster to me.
Huh?
Describe the monster to me.
Well, he's a bit of a big dude. Okay, so now we cut back over to the rest of you, who are probably fighting the cuffs frantically, like rabid dogs, like on a leash, just like.
If we did that, we'd just lose more. You can't panic in situations like these.
All right. Well, I rephrase that. Taurus is probably
that makes sense.
writhing crazily, trying to get the handcuffs off. Myrtle is what?
I would like to say that well, I don't know how to do this, but I want to try to use my mage hand to undo the cuffs.
Okay, as you do this, someone behind you kind of smacks the hand away, just like, oh, and like that one dog meme, was like, it just fades away.
I feel like I would be a little more sneaky about it and not make it where they would notice.
Well, there are guards like on either side of you, like.
Oh, okay.
And they're kind of, bro got rejected by life.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until the guards, leave us a little bit alone before I try anything.
Right. Okay, so you are led out of another exit of the town and into some woods. Now, these woods are very, how should I say, slimy. Literally, some of these have goo that seems sentient. And you are being led beyond that. These guards have pikes, and they're really sharp, and they're stabbing you. They're gonna give you infections. Speaking of infections, Vikaroos, you kind of have one on your broken arm. Definitely did not feel good to be wrestled into a pair of handcuffs, since you still have that broken arm. It did not heal yet. But eventually, you get led to this hulking, colossal man who has elf ears. But he's sitting down on what looks to be like this giant throne, and the best I can describe of him is kind of like an elven version who has like very pale, terrible acne. It's kind of like Jabba the Hutt. Sorry, I just ate a cheese stick. And this guy looks at you, and then looks at Taurus, and then looks at Vikaruz, then at Bruno, and then at Myrtle, and his eyes roll in the back of his head, and then disgustingly, this guy's tongue whips out of his mouth, and he licks his lips. Just, oh, you guys have brought me quite the treat. Are these guys virgins? And they reply, affirmative. What we have brought to you are...
Say that I had sex with your mother last week.
We know that's a lie. You...
That's exactly what a virgin would say, Vickers, I'm afraid.
And he looks at Taurus and he's like, wait. I can tell, even in his muscles. Is he a child?
Yeah, I suppose.
I don't believe so. Well, that's good enough for me.
You say to me?
Yes,
You are a
I was
child.
asking if you were...
Yeah, you're like 12, Isaac. Where's yours?
You're not here, Tylenol.
I'm there in spirit.
Wait,
You
are
didn't
you
even
dead?
ask about us.
Okay. Do you have any last meal requests?
Yeah, actually, I do have a last meal request. Hacksaw would be nice, if you please.
Oh my. A hacksaw.
Yep. Nice
You-
and sharp. I want to feel it scrape on the way down.
Are you one of those people who eats metal? Because I'm kind of into that.
I do happen to be. Nice sharp hacksaw.
Do you
I want it
have
to be able to cut
any...
me, even if my throat was made of steel, I want it to be able to cut me.
Do you have any other last meal requests? Oh my goodness. It's like no matter what I say, you always find some weird meme to find out of it.
I need your expenses that you paid out of pocket for college last year, and print me off a statement from last year from your college account, and it being you. Okay? Statement for last year, college account. Yes. And I need it this weekend. Sorry, that was my plan.
Alright, just kidding. Who's my dad? I don't know.
I think I need a little money from you guys for taxes. Maybe $50 fees. And the tax demand's going to be probably close to $500.
Alright.
410 last year, so it'll be more this year.
Anyways, as for my last meal, no, I'm afraid I'm only really hungry for a hacksaw.
Sir, I think it's quite obvious that he's asking for a tool to buzz out of the hacksaw. Well, that's alright. It's not like he can escape anyways.
Sire, did you not see the thing that was posted in the memes channel?
Well, go and get him a hacksaw or something. What about you other three? Myrtle says, I'm afraid I'm not hungry, sir. Thank you. Oh, I do insist, though. Alright, I'll have a pineapple. Okay. Cool. What about you other two? You're white. You're white as a ghost. Holy shit. You
Hey, while they're occupied with talking, can I feel around the handcuffs and see if there's a weak point, like a hinge, where I could quickly cut through with a hacksaw?
Okay, so you feel around. The guard sees this and smacks your hand the same way he did with the mage hand. I don't know if you're gonna keep trying with that, but like he's gonna keep smacking you as you do it. Just like, stop it, knock it off.
Did I at least find out anything in the brief time I got to feel around?
You feel
All
a
I
bit.
need to know is where the hinge is.
You feel a bit of like a chip on the right side.
Is there more than one guards, or is there just the one?
There's one per character that is that was brought here. So there are 4 guards.
Damn it. So it isn't even fight.
I was gonna see if I could distract the one guard with a mage hand, but I can't do that if there's multiple guards.
Yeah, he's asking you. You're the only purely white person here, kind of. I mean, like literally, you are pale white.
My skin color is light blue.
Oh yeah.
If you were green, you would die.
Hey, that's racist, man.
I'm blue if I was green.
Alright.
Lump me in with the whites.
Vikaruz, you are being asked what your last meal request is.
I don't get a last meal request. Answer that question.
Because you're not a guaranteed death. You're not in danger right now, to your knowledge.
I think when I get out of these chains, I shall dine on you like we dined on that gorilla.
I think it was a monkey, actually.
Whatever.
The gorilla's an ape.
Your last request is me? Oh, I like this one, but I don't swing that way, I'm afraid. Get him, some elf meat. Alright. What about you, young man?
Is that the reason I got singled out? Because I wasn't a virgin? You're just now realizing this? Yes.
So, Taurus, you are being asked of your last meal request. As you are being asked this, your respective guard leaves to go get some elven meat, I guess.
Better not say something tacky like justice.
I was thinking about saying his mom, but
My
Also,
mother's
again,
dead.
something a virgin would
You know
say.
why? Because I ate my mom.
New Year last meal request.
It was my New Year's resolution of the year 361. And boy, was it a delicious, delicious little treat she was.
This dude be like,
I ate my grandma.
So you will truly grant me anything I want for my last meal.
Correct. Except for me.
I want
hacksaws are all the rage these days. Real tasty, I'd say.
I want the blossom of a Jocasis tree, which is only found in my hometown. Over 100 miles away, and it blooms in 5 months. So
I'm assuming that your character does remember your hometown, so you're probably going to name drop it. Which is Red Vantage, by the way. Your hometown is Red Vantage.
which is how far away?
About several,
pretty long ways away.
just shy of 1,000 miles.
Hold up, my head.
Then yeah, you can only find a Jocasis tree there,
Red Vantage.
and I want the fruit of a Jocasis tree.
I don't believe I'm familiar. I don't know. Pick some flour.
That's some.
Pick some flour and make a sandwich for him, I guess.
Give me one moment.
He's probably too young to make an accurate thing here. Alright. Go find some... Alright. Go prepare the table. They have last meals to eat. So that I may have a full meal for the first time in 12 years.
You cast Unseen Servant.
So, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't Unseen Servant require, let's see. It requires, yep, it requires you to have, okay, so I assume that you have the materials, but you need to have, both a verbal and a somatic. And, and because you're handcuffed, the somatic is a bit of a problem.
Yeah, we can't quite do somatic, can we?
Yeah. Especially since if you even tried to, you'd get smacked anyways.
Damn it. Guess I don't know how it works.
Okay, so we cut back over to Tylenol, and this is...
This guy only eats virgins. You know what that means we need to do.
So, several minutes have gone by as this guy keeps talking to you, and again, some children try to come up to you, but this time they all communally grab you by the arm and try to pull you away. And he's like, "Hey, what are you kids doing? What are you kids doing?" This is you, Tylenol. What is your response?
It's like, I guess I say the same thing. Hey, what are you kids doing?
We're trying to help you, I promise. Oh, geez. Your friends, they're going to be eaten alive.
Yeah, you know, the friends you didn't even ask about.
So
I think we gotta trust
figured
them.
you were just in it.
It's better than the alternative.
what is the alternative?
You guys were
Vigaroo?
just staying in a nice hotel or something.
Getting eaten alive by this.
You literally saw us get handcuffed. About
Okay.
that, sorry. Certified Tylenol moment.
So, as the kids are pulling you away, these kids immediately get kicked one by one by a guard with a pike. He's like, "Hello, I presume you are of elven blood."
I say something along the lines of, "Hey, teacher, leave those kids alone." What I'm referencing.
What? It's what?
Yes.
Look, what? I'm just preparing for the day we are finally part of the frontiers.
Tears.
To elaborate.
Elaborate more from these frontiers.
You know, this country has been subjected to one of many faux pas region, kingdoms. And oh my goodness. Once the king of diplomacy and their many troops have started waging war against our kingdom, the kingdom of Monzoa, the empire of Monzoa, the dictatorship of Monzoa, we are finally given the sweet release that we are hoping of freedom. And to start with that, I'm gonna need you to, be processed, because, a young man back there needs some elven meat. I have to imagine that your first thought is is Myrtle is like, is he wanting to eat me?
What should I say? I gotta say something.
You wouldn't want to. I'm all
stringy and stuff.
Well, there's only one way to find out, and we gotta figure out how operative your lungs are. Because lungs are delicious, I just gotta say. Especially elven lungs. They're like seafood. And he does this as he licks his fingers.
I'm a smoker, you wouldn't like me. Maybe smoking just makes it one of those nice smoky flavors, who knows.
So as he does this, the guard is shot with an arrow straight through his dome, and he falls over dead.
Who's the meat now, sucker?
I'm sorry about the gruesomeness, but every single traveler who comes here, I guess if they are a virgin, I don't know what that means, but if they're a virgin, then they end up getting eaten by a monster in the woods not too far from the town.
I start
laughing because I realize that all my friends have gotten handcuffed.
Why are you
I
laughing?
thought you were gonna say you start laughing because you realize all your friends are virgins. That's why.
Why are you laughing?
We're all virgins. I mean, it was to be expected.
Virgin?
I just hadn't really thought about it until.
I thought he said version.
Sure.
Yes.
I thought you said stretch, child. Please don't explain this to them.
Please, sir, ma'am, please tell us what it is so that we can help any future travelers.
A very
devious smile comes upon my face. Alright, buckle up, children.
Okay, so we cut back over
I start to...
So-
Wait, I'm not done.
I begin to
sit down
and explain
to them the miracle of...
Okay, so we cut back over to the other party, and Myrtle is given a pineapple. Taurus is given a sandwich, much to your disdain. And Bruno is given just this freaking hacksaw, just like pineapple dropped on the table. Sandwich neatly put in onto a plate. And then just a hacksaw just gets shung right through right in front of Bruno onto the table.
Delicious.
And Vikaru's you are still being waited on for the for some elven meat.
Make me eat my own tongue, eh?
I mean, you did say you wanted to eat the guy, so...
Well,
He said he couldn't do that, so he's getting you the next best thing. How considerate of him.
I mean, I don't literally want to eat him. I want to kill him, but...
Okay, so so your guys' meals are now brought in. You're probably gonna have to eat dog style because your hands are still tied behind your back. But the guy kind of breaks off the lock off of you. All of you. So now you are free to eat whatever it is that you wanted to consume.
What do you mean breaks the lock off?
Well, he shatters the chain.
Oh, perfect.
So the things are still on
So now
you.
we are not handcuffed.
Correct. So now you are free to eat however you want.
How thoughtful.
How many guards are around us again?
3. There are 3 now because one of them left to go get Tylenol. This isn't fully concurrent, so he hasn't died yet, and even if he did, you wouldn't know that.
So now we outnumber them.
Yes. Well, except for the giant Chubsy Wubsy over there.
You know, guys, what I think would go well with this hacksaw?
Their lives.
Some monkey meat. But I'm afraid we're gonna have to get the next best thing to monkey meat, and I'm twitching my eyes at the guards while I'm saying this. Don't you think so? Get some monkey meat, twitch to go with this hacksaw, twitch.
Indeed.
I'm not sure what it is you are. Can't say I know what you're implying, but know that if there's any hostile intent here, this place is also guarded by four slimes.
Four slimes.
Don't release the slimes unless necessary. They'll eat their meat before I get to. All right. You get spared the slime treatment. But don't try anything funny, you hear me?
Yes. So we've got 3 guards, and some slimes, an unknown number of them.
I'm gonna ask gonna tell the guards that it's part of my religion to get handcuffs put on me and then sawed off before I die.
The chains have already been broken.
Oh.
Yeah, the handcuffs have been broken.
I'm pretty sure the guards are dead.
Well,
Did you mention that they took our weapons?
Can I get like a
Oh, they
knife
did not
and a
take your
fork to eat
weapons.
my sandwich with?
Which
They
is very
did not
stupid.
take our weapons?
I can't. It sounded like you said they did.
They did not.
Oh, perfect. So, I'm afraid I can't wait any longer. I think we really must get that monkey meat, don't you think? Right now?
Oh, and just a reminder, I'm trying to do this less, but but you should be able to do somatic again.
Yeah. Say, Vicaroos, why don't we get some fire to cook these monkeys real quick?
Sounds good. I cast Firebolt.
Ah!
At
I'm
which
sorry,
guard?
Thomas. All right. Make an attack roll, or a spell tackle roll.
I don't. I still don't have my.
I sent a thing on the Discord, on the Ye Old General chat. It's a link. Just scroll up a little bit and you'll find roll a die.
If worst comes to worst, you can always ask me to roll for you.
Yeah, but I'm trying to make this more immersive for the rest of them, so that it's not all just you. Seems that they're more immersed in the game now, but like, still.
Yeah, well, I forgot about that thing you told me about.
Yeah.
Alright, so on the Discord.
Yep. Ye Old
Where is
General.
it at?
Ye Old General chat. Just scroll up a little bit.
Roll a die.
Yeah.
Browser.
Oh, hi, Thomas the boy. Hi.
This is a boy.
You sure this thing works?
What do you mean?
It's just an image.
Just an image. Alright,
Maybe I clicked on it wrong. 1 second.
Let me look and see what he's looking to talk
Oh,
about.
no, it works just fine. You gotta
Yeah,
click on
works
the
for
link.
me, I think.
Nope. You roll. Yeah, roll a d20. 120.
Get back out of the screen.
Huh?
There it goes.
Sweet.
Roll it. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Alright, so...
There we go. Right. So,
Roll the 16.
alright. This is a spell attack roll. So, okay, so let's see. What is your, what is your thing? Where are the things at? Okay, so you got an intelligence modifier. Okay, so +5. So 16 plus 5, that's 21. Okay. So that is a hit. So now roll a d10.
A D10.
Correct.
Yeah, for damage.
Okay.
D10 fire damage.
7.
Alright.
Good, and that was it.
Gucci. Okay, so now everybody roll initiative. Because, now things are getting heated.
I rolled a 14 plus 1, so I've got 15.
Okay.
Here, I'll start writing them down in the initiative.
Okay.
me a sec. I'm looking for the website.
I gotta use the restroom. I'll be back.
Okay.
Me, who has a dice right here, who could roll initiative, and it's just like, okay, roll it then, please, roll it. You've gotta roll it. What's your initiative bonus? I don't know.
Wait,
Yeah.
Jared's not here, so he can't roll initiative.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He can't roll initiative. Shoot, I forgot.
I rolled a 5 or something.
I think Tars has. Does Tars have a +2 initiative bonus?
I believe so. Let me look. I got his character details here. Yes, he has a +2 initiative.
All right, that means he's got 7 then, because he said he rolled a 5.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, and Vicaroos ran off before he could roll.
I think he has to use the bathroom.
Then again, though, he did go first, so should we just give him first in initiative?
No, because that was a surprise attack. So this is just...
What am I doing?
Okay, roll initiative.
Which dice?
D20.
D20.
Okay, so what was everybody else's roll?
So far I've got a 15 and Taurus has a 7.
Okay. Oh, right. And I also have to roll for Myrtle.
Roll a 10.
10.
A 10?
And I don't think you have an initiative bonus. Yeah, you do not. Okay.
By the way, I just got a question.
What's your question?
I believe I talked about it, and I think I did, but I just need a reminder. Did I cast... No, I didn't cast Mage Armor, because it only takes so many turns. Never mind, I just remembered.
Yeah. However, you did surprise attack them, so we might get a free round.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that, but I think we might have surprised them. What's Mildew's initiative?
I'm rolling for him. It's +4. Okay, so let's see here. So first is the enemies. Then Myrtle. Then Bruno. Then Vicaroos. Then Taurus. Okay, so one of them is currently on fire. He's engulfed in flames, and he doesn't like it very much. Okay.
I've got our initiatives down.
Gucci.
Or at least our initiative order.
Okay, so, So the guard who is currently on fire, tried to, whack you with the, blunt end of his pike. This is, he's attacking, Vicaroos. Get stuff in here. Okay. And your armor class is not... Definitely... Okay, that was a 5. So yeah, your armor class is definitely not 5. So that was a miss. And then the next guard is kind of trying to put out the fire that that Vicaroos started. So he's taking his turn to trying to put it out. That's probably like a survival check. And he succeeds relatively, I think. Yeah. Okay. And then the last guard tries to attack Bruno with the pike. And it's a... What is your armor class? It is...
Let me check. It's 13 right now because I don't have the shield.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, that was a hit.
Oh, lovely.
It was a dirty 20. And the damage... Oh, actually, surprisingly, not all that much.
What is the damage?
I'm rolling right now. 3. 3 piercing.
All right.
Okay, next up is... Oh, the next person's turn. So... Mildew. Freaking mildew. Okay, so... He takes his turn to, bring out a sword and to don his sword and shield. And then,
Be looking at the rogue wielding a sword and shield.
Yeah. And then, yeah. And he swings the sword at the guard next to him. Which is the same guard that just attacked you, Bruno.
Alright.
Okay, and this is not finesse, I believe. Yeah, long swords do not have finesse. So...
Did you give our rogue a long sword and a shield?
Yeah. He wanted
Why?
a long sword and a shield. Okay. Alright, so that's a hit. And longsword, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe is a D8 slashing. I hate have to look at this because this is I should know this stuff. Okay, long sword. Okay, yes, this is a D8. Gucci. Oh, and it has versatile, but he's holding a shield, so it doesn't apply. Where's my D8 at? Oh, found it. Okay. And he deals 5 slashing damage. Gucci. Okay, next up is Bruno's turn.
Alright. Alright. Well, one of them's on fire, and I don't want to attack him. I think I'll take a swing with my quarterstaff at that guy that our rogue just attacked.
Okay. So make an attack roll then.
15.
That is a hit.
Alright. And a quarterstaff, as I recall, does 1d8. There's my d8.
He has 1 hit point left, don't bother.
I'll just get it out for future reference then.
Okay. So he is... Actually, yeah, just roll it, just in case you insta-kill him by accident.
4.
Alright, yeah, he, okay, so he's down. Okay. Next up is... Are you passing your turn? I'm wondering why you didn't use the hacksaw against him.
Because I figured there's no reason to use a hacksaw.
Okay. Alright,
Does it somehow do more damage?
I don't know. Alright, your turn, Vikarus.
Alright, I will. They're pretty close, right?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty close.
1 second.
You're all pretty much within like a table's length of each other. One of them is down. The other one just got lit on fire by you.
Yeah, we probably want to get that last one, so that way he doesn't run off and release any slimes or something.
Right. Are any of them grouped together within 10 feet?
I think everybody on the board is within 10 feet of each other.
Both you and Taurus are grouped within within a 10-foot radius. And
The enemies.
maybe Bruno.
I meant the enemies.
There's one enemy. It's the one that you set on fire.
Oh, that's all that's left?
No, there's
He
another one,
means
but
within
it's out of your range.
Within 10 feet.
He
Okay.
has an attack that has a 10-foot damage radius of wherever he puts it.
I was debating on using poison spray, which I think does a cone. Does it? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It's something like that, I think.
But if they're not within 10 feet and if they're not bunched together, I don't think it's going to be I might as well just use Firebolt again.
Okay. So make an attack roll
Alright,
then.
Trips for the win.
Alright, use Firebolt on the other guy.
Okay.
Yep.
And let's see. Roll a 4.
So that's +5, which is a miss. All right.
9.
You end your turn.
I suppose so, yeah.
Okay. Next is Taurus.
Alright. I literally don't know what to do.
Oh, you got a
Take your
sword and
big
2
sword
hand
and hit
axes.
something with it.
Beat these people
I
half to
didn't
death.
know that.
You're a fighter. Fight.
Well, I haven't been paying attention because I've been thinking.
Oh.
About,
Which one do I
about
roll
fighting?
again?
He's a fighter. D20.
19.
That is a hit. All right, and you're using a longsword, correct?
Did what?
You're using a longsword, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a D8 slashing damage.
Roll a D8 now.
Do it.
Is that like the diamond-shaped one?
Yes. Kind of.
It's got 8 sides.
Uh, 9.
How did you roll a 9 on a D8?
Alright, wrong one. Wrong diamond-shaped one. Alright. 7.
Cool. Okay. Okay, so he only had 1 hit point left, and his max hit point value was 5. So he's dead. That's an instant kill.
Perfect.
You sliced his head off. You decapitated him. He's dead. He is no longer amongst the living. Death. I'm putting in him in
Bruno's,
as death.
Bruno's thinking to himself, I gotta get one of those fancy swords.
All right. Next up is the guard's turn. One of them is going to jump onto the table and try to jab Taurus in the face.
The only one?
Yes, he's the only one who is both alive and kicking. On this point, jabbing. And okay, that's 18, and your
Which one
armor
did I
class is 16. So, yep, that's a hit. Okay.
I don't even get to roll.
You have armor class. You don't need to roll for armor class.
Yeah.
You just got a really good hit in.
Yeah, your armor class is relatively well.
Yeah, you've got a good armor class. Yours is 16.
You take 4 piercing, Taurus.
Okay.
Okay.
Out of how much health does he have left?
It's 14 out of
Like,
18
total?
now.
All right.
Okay. And then is the other guard's turn, and he's going to make a death saving throw, which he fails. Okay.
I don't think
Next up-
NPCs need to do that. I think only players need to make death saving throws. I don't think enemies get them.
I'll make exceptions for some. But I don't want
Alright.
every single character that you fight to die. That's maybe, probably not. I don't know. I want it fair and square for everybody, not just a main character syndrome here. Everybody deserves their comeuppance.
Yes, that we're gonna give our comeuppance.
Anyways, though, next up is Myrtle's turn, and he's going to take a page out of Taurus's book and try to decapitate the still kicking one. He gets up on the table and aims for the neck, in which he succeeds.
All right.
Okay, and it's a D8. There it is. And he only deals 1 slashing. Alright, next up is Bruno's turn.
All right. Let me think about what I want to do here.
Remember, you can only think within the span of 6 seconds, so it has to make sense within that span of time.
All right. You said the last enemy is on the table, yeah?
Correct. So is Myrtle.
Yeah. Do you think I could throw him off balance by trying to use a bonus action to kick the table leg and break it? Or does it look too sturdy for that?
You can kick the table. You can go ahead and kick the table. I don't think I'll boot off any type of action for that.
All right.
It's just okay.
Kick
So
the table leg and try and break it.
Okay.
Throw them both off balance.
Poor Myrtle. Okay, so both of them are going to need to make an athletics check, or just a dexterity saving throw, of which they both succeed. They both jump pretty handily. Do a backflip off of the thing, and they're kind of staring each other in the face. And you still have an action, so you can use it.
Yep. I'm going to hit him with my stick.
All right. It's a D20.
Oh. I'm not sure if that was a 6 or a 9. I rolled it real quick and then accidentally bumped it.
Either way, he's down. But not quite dead. Okay. So the battle is now over. You can do with them as you please.
I don't think we really need... Do we really need to interrogate these guys?
It's not me, Frank.
Shouldn't we try to find out where they took our... Because isn't one of us with them, not with us? Female?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
I'm gonna pick one up, pick one of the survivors up off the ground. Gonna look into his lolling, barely conscious eyes and smack him around a bit.
Okay. So he opens his eyes and he's like, I think I'm dying.
Where's our other friend? The non-virgin one?
Who knows?
I'm gonna smack him again.
Hey!
Answer the question, please.
Hey, what's taking so long? You can hear...
Sorry, this is taking a long time to get down my gullet. I shout back, trying to do my best imitation of someone eating a hacksaw.
Suddenly, it feels as if the earth is shaking below you, as this man gets up from his seat, and he yells, "This is the first time in 15 years that I had to get up from the seat."
I was thinking to myself, good, that means he's not used to using his legs.
He gets up,
That means
Bro, I was thinking something goblin.
and he yells, I can't remember the last time I've had to work for my food. And he moves over to you guys. Surprisingly fast, I mean. And he goes up to you and he yells, "What's the meaning of this? Why are all my guards dead?"
Oh, they're just sleeping.
The whole time? Well, some of them aren't dead yet.
Okay, so moving...
I wanted to try the hacksaw, but they were not acclimated to taste.
So, moving back over to you, Tylenol, you also kind of hear the rumbling.
Children are crying.
You kind of hear the rumbling, and the kids are, like, freaking out a little bit, like, ah, he's moving. I don't think I've ever seen him do that. I've heard legends.
No, they're not. They're not freaking out because of him moving. They're freaking out because of what I'm talking to them.
We need to help your friends before they get eaten.
Yes. I spring to my feet, and then one of my ankles twists to the side like it does sometimes.
Are you kidding me?
But yeah, the kids hear the rumbling, and understandably, they're rather scared.
Okay, so you...
Rumbling.
Are you kidding me? Okay, so you... Oh my goodness gracious. So you trip, and what you see next is a group of men and women. What looks to be a couple dozen in front of you on the road. They're also kind of walking, but one of them stops to look back at you and says, "Hello, ma'am. Is everything all right here?" And the kids start crying.
I say in a great amount of pain. Yes. I twisted my ankle. Springing to my feet.
Okay. Wow, you are a tall motherfucker. Okay, so we found out about a disturbance here. And I learned that a good friend of mine is currently in trouble. And I learned. So I ran as fast as I could, with my army in hand, and our comrades will vanquish this threat that has been plaguing this village and my good friend for many years. Have you, you seem to be good friends with this man who read a lot of books, I guess. What the frick? And you know the only way to reason with him is to eat a monkey in front of him.
So, do we have any monkey left over?
No. It's fine. You won't need to reason with him at all, ma'am. Because we will vanquish this beast. Oh, Sega. What the Anyways, we will vanquish this beast. Rescue this village and my sworn comrade. Let's go, men! Do you wish to join me, lady?
Hello, young lady. Yeah, I'll join you.
Alright. Is your ankle feeling alright?
Though I did kind of lose my train.
I kind of lost
my train of thought. What will we be doing again?
Okay, we're reworking.
We were going...
You're just good friends with this guy, kind of, who likes to eat virgins. You remember?
Yes, nice friends you've got there. Tylenol. Yeah. Well, it's not my fault.
Alrighty. Let's go then. What's that?
Onwards.
What's that you say? He doesn't. He'll only eat virgins, huh? Well, that's a damn shame. At least I'm strong enough to tangle with him then. It's fine though.
Alright, I start walking, and then I twist my ankle again.
Ma'am, do you need help walking?
Sorry, I've been
sitting for so long explaining how
babies are made
to these children that I forgot to walk. Why did the other guy who sat on his chair for 15 years, instantly break both his legs upon standing then? Is it just a skill issue? If you will refer to the GIF I sent earlier, the Colossal Titan running, it's my depiction of what he looks like coming.
Alrighty. Anyways, though. Alright, All right,
just
ladies and
noticing-
gentlemen,
I'm noticing the other Titan in the corner.
here is mission number 15 under my roller ship. It is time that we finally tangle with this threat before this entire country devolves into ruins. So, meanwhile, this chunky, big-ass elf is dashing at you, fast for the chunk that he is. He is easily over 15 feet tall, and he is even wider.
This man is a literal Titan.
Whoa, somebody, what happened to Taurus?
Isaac's had enough of the anime talk, and he just left.
Well, he's part of this group.
Disconnected or something.
What's going on?
I don't know what happened to him. He probably just had an accidental DC or something.
Isaac!
I was looking at
the GIF I sent earlier.
You know the one.
You know the one with the colossal Titan running, and I'm looking in the corner.
He's the armored
There's the armored Titan there.
I'm sorry I brought up the rumbling, I guess. Alright. Oh.
Hey, don't.
Hey, don't be.
Oh my goodness. Oh no! Oh, I feel that. Taurus. Isaac. Can somebody go grab him?
Maybe his phone perished. Hey, Jared, you're closest to the door.
Kick me on the phone.
Yeah, he said he got kicked out.
Won't let you back in? I'm trying to get back in. But freaking floor. Doing this right now. I have work to do. I have work to do. What work?
What work?
I have stuff to clean and.
Taxes?
What? You got taxes?
You got taxes?
No, I have other stuff to do.
Are you able to
It is getting close to 1 anyways.
No, that's fair. Are you able to remain on the call while you're cleaning?
Yeah, he already left. It looks like he's just getting tired of stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay. So this guy is dashing at you, really, really fast for the chunk he is, and we won't enter combat, so we'll end it off here, and since this is supposed to be as realistic as possible, I would make a Constitution saving throw to make sure that you don't shit your pants.
Alright.
Myrtle rolled a 1.
That makes sense. He just seems like the kind of guy that would. What's my Constitution bonus? It's a +2. Yeah, I rolled a 16.
Alright, you managed to hold it in relatively well. Goes far up, it goes through your throat.
That's not how bowels work.
Oh no, why did I make that? Why did I do that? Okay, anyways, though. Father Deer, make a Constitution saving throw to make sure you don't shit your pants.
I mean, while poop will go back up a little ways, it only goes up to the sigmoid colon.
What dice do I need?
D20,
D20,
and you add your Constitution modifier.
which is +2.
6.
Old Dingleberry pops into your pants. Meanwhile, Myrtle shits his pants so bad that it's like that meme from Megamind with Megamind disguised as Metro Man. His pants just inflate, and it's so bad it's toxic, and the fight starts off dealing 2 acid damage to this man. And thus, to be continued. Ladies and gentlemen, this marks off your second real boss fight.
Yay.
And
We're gonna fight a literal titan. It's a 15-foot tall person with odd body proportions who wants to eat people. Is a titan.
I thought more of like Jabba
So
the Hutt when
literally
I was
just
thinking
Attack
of this
on Titan.
character. But I wanted to make him gigantic as well. Because, I don't know, it's just weird. So anyways, though, how did everybody feel about this episode?
Pretty good. It was really fun to order a hacksaw as my last meal and actually get it.
Although it was kind of useless.
It's fine. We'll use it to saw off the things later. Because like you said, the chain itself is broken, but the cuffs are still on.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, though, we'll try again next week, if possible. Next week I'll be over at Dad's, so this should be easier to do.
Alright.
Gucci. And we'll probably have some Subway. Well, Dad and I will.
Okay.
How did you feel about this episode, Father dear?
I don't like that you made me shit myself.
It wasn't a full-on blowout. It was just a dingleberry.
Unlike our rogue. Which, to be fair, I kind of expected. That's really in character for him.
It's like, oh, I don't know what came over me. But, I like to think that he
Also-
anticipated this and pointed his ass directly at Job. And it dealt 2 acid damage. Not 2 acid damage, it dealt 2 poison damage. And the crap kind of just trickled down and is starting to make a river in the dirt. Anyways, though.
We gotta avoid that to avoid taking acid damage on our turns.
Okay. We'll lead off the next episode with an initiative roll.
Yeah.
With everybody except for Tylenol, who seems to be breaking her ankles over and over again. However, it seems that there's going to be somebody coming to your rescue.
If we
Anyways, though,
survive long enough.
this has been episode 10 of the Lunar campaign.
Before we
Like
get
a
off,
lunatic.
can I cast mage armor on myself before the battle?
Not until you roll initiative and figure out the turn order.
Bullshit.
We'll cover you. So that way you can actually cast mage armor.
Okay.
Also, I think maybe after the battle, I'm gonna approach our rogue and try and trade weapons with him.
All right. You gotta put in your pants. What the frick?
There were a ton more GIFs, but it's kind of disgusting. I don't want to send them.
One of them was really
pertinent to the situation.
Oh man.
I
Tylenol.
found
You might.
GIF
Aaron
of
from
Aaron
Attack
from
on Titan.
Attack on Titan crapping
I don't know
himself.
if
I
that
don't
was
know
there,
if that was there.
but it was.
It's just like Bruno when he sees the sky.
Oh my goodness gracious. Goodness. I guess you would call him the Titan because because you don't actually know his name.
Yeah.
Man, I'm sorry not a whole lot happened this episode, but because basically this episode consisted of step 1, you met this hulking pile of shit. Then you broke out of their of the thing. And then Jabba the Hutt comes rushing at you. We'll be right back. What the heck? How this episode ended? Alright, I don't think we can get much better than that, so I'm gonna stop the recording then. Peace.